everyone, Lacey Green here. Have you had your fill of obnoxious documentaries yet this year? If not, I've got the perfect one. It's called Somm, and it's about a group of men and their journey to achieve the elusive title of Master Sommelier. I watched this last night with a couple friends on Netflix, which is my favorite go-to for movies and TV online. If you don't have Netflix, you need to have it. Try it out free for a month at netflix.com/DNews. So Somm is about wine, and as we enjoyed a glass while watching, I started to feel like my wine was turning into haterade. The four guys featured in this film are trying to become Master Sommeliers, which is the highest distinction someone who works in wine service can have. You follow their trials and tribulations, their personal relationships, and their strokes with very dislikable rich people as they try to overcome what they call one of the most important and difficult tests in the world. Claims that I personally find to be a little questionable. What strikes me first about the documentary is the characters. I personally find the main characters to be pretentious, entitled, a little self-absorbed, or a few words that came to mind. The exceptions being their wives and girlfriends, who I genuinely feel bad for. When they talk about wine, it's as if they're on some moral high ground, like the most important thing a person can do in the world is to know, understand, and appreciate the complexity of fermented grapes. Their perspective, though, does make things interesting. What strikes me second is just how strange the world of wine is. They learn to identify wine and the very specific area it comes from by taste. Then come descriptions like having hints of tar, fresh tennis balls, rotten violets, and lipstick. For the record, I do enjoy a good glass of wine, and I know there's an art there, but still I can't help but wonder, who cares? Seriously, whose life is so cushy that they'll freak out about whether or not their drink has a note of pencil shavings or smoked meat? The answer, of course, is the super rich. Hashtag first world problems. Aside of the content, the documentary itself was nicely filmed. There were a lot of gorgeous shots and some refreshing bits of honesty. You learn a few facts about wine and being a sommelier, but it's got kind of a reality TV vibe to it that I'm not personally into. My friends were sucked into it though because it's all so bizarre. The weakness is that even though here and there I do feel a shot of sympathy for the guys, the film doesn't really give me a reason to care about their problems or sommeliering. But perhaps the intent of the film wasn't to convince me about the importance of wine experts, but to expose the strange and alienating culture that it's couched in. Check it out and let me know what you think about it all, particularly if you enjoy wine. Perhaps you'll find that it's a fascinating tale, or maybe you'll just feel that it's some BS. You can watch it for free by visiting netflix.com/DNews. Thanks for joining me in the screening room, guys. I'll see you next time.